and welcome to the A75 and a different location today. We're just at one of the roundabouts near Castle Douglas. So it's a Friday, cold Friday. Hopefully catch some ferry traffic heading back and forward. Load of Christmas trees. Lets you know we're getting near Christmas. Big Scania power. Toot, we're all it. Couple more heading up to the boat. Royal Mail changeover. I haven't seen so many of the actual Royal Mail tractor units up this way. Usually it's plain white rentals, so something a bit different. There's one coming from the boat. Torbuck, with a walking floor. Probably not up at the boat actually. Just up in Wigtonshire, I expect. Off they go though. Finally got the alarm to stop. It's one of the Queen's dairies. See quite a lot of them now. Nice agricultural load on there for homes. Heading back to the Emerald Isle somewhere. Expect we'll have a bit of a roar off this one. Certainly plenty of lights. Boys bedding, of course. Always immaculately turned out. One of many poor farmers. See up and down this road. Of course, big agricultural area, so a lot of farm feed on the move. TJ Hood, company that's been tramping up and down this road for a long time. cars off to new owners. Soon anyway. A tidy little tipper. MGL. Flow gas. A valuable load in that tanker with the price of energy at the moment. Another tanker approaching, this time it's one of TP Niven's milk tanker. No idea where it's off to, it might be away down to Creamery at Lockerbie or further afield. Time for a timber truck. Good damn. Gorgeous looking truck. Another fleet from Northern Ireland. It's been up and down this road for many years. Boyles from Newry. Different livery, but still the same game. Up and down the 75. It's another logger. Bit of weight on it, so gentle braking into the roundabout. Try and save on the brakes. And off they go. Maybe the last load of the day. Early finish on a Friday maybe for them. Hope so. That one sneaked past us on the back road, but catch him there anyway. Big tipper on the back. Trio here heading up the boat. Here's an interesting load on this one. It's a good old-fashioned load, that one. Well played, that man. Hopefully they'll be back home tonight. Well, it's always been good advice to run up and down this road in pairs, power in numbers, but it's also nice to have a bit of company. Bit of crack on this CB makes the trip go by a lot quicker, I can assure you. Because for a lot of youngins now it's all WhatsApp and messages and stuff, but you can't beat the CB. Russell's heading back home. A few drops done, no doubt. agro merchants now. Of course, bought out Sawyers. Well, I should imagine there'll be a boat due shortly, but whether there'll be much traffic on it or not, being a Friday, might be some bits and pieces, but probably not too much. Not too long ago you would have had some Friday night trucks coming down, Saturday transit through Europe, heading somewhere exotic, but the world's changed since then. Allinson from Darlington, if I remember correctly, with the DAF 106. I haven't seen too many of them up this road, even fewer without a trailer. See a lot more Tarf Valley. Just a bit missed on chat there. Davidson feeds MAN, I would say. A 8-wheeler there. Heading off into Castle Douglas. Time for another R series Scania with the walking floor on it. Colin Laverty. And another William Nicol. Well, it was a toss-up between the log truck and the white McBurney, and the logger won it, didn't it? Another timber. Sheffield and Co. Which are not from Sheffield. McGoldrick. Another nice big fancy load on the back. A flatbed. More Scanias. CGM. There's another fine load. Nice load, done well to get that on, hasn't it? It's all boat bound, as you'd imagine, on a Friday. Not a lot coming the other way. Peter Thompson there from Woodton, I think. He's heading back home anyway, I should imagine. Well, it's not just Lincolnshire where you get these convoys. Here's the Galloway version. Nice Harborough wagon and drag there. Another Harborough, this time it's a daft with a tipper on the back. Playing it cool. And off he goes. Burnie time again. This time the Man TGX. Off he goes. I think it's the first Eastern European RV cargo. Surprised there hasn't been more, to be fair. But there we are, there's one. Quite plentiful in the UK, RV. The daft bouncing back now. The Grierson. You're never very far away from a McBurney or a DFDS in this case. I don't know what the fleet size is, but see loads of them. Well, it's a rare McBurney coming the other way, so either got a Saturday delivery or a little Friday night trunk. Safe trip either way, mate. Well, technically it's not the first Liam Connolly I've seen today. I saw two this morning parked up, but it's the first one we caught on film. One of my favourite liveries. Couple of timber trucks now. There's every chance it'll be their last loads. Back to the yard and wash off probably. And relax and enjoy the weekend. Well, time now for a Peyton Coulter timber truck. That's probably the first one I've seen of them. Obviously the season's quite busy, so decided to get involved. Fair play. Another Tarf Valley. Maybe it's the same one as before, to be fair. Either way, big wave, flick of the indicators. Have a good weekend, my friend. Whatever you're doing. Maybe you'll find the time to watch a truck video. John Beatties from Penrith. roads are filthy at the moment, of course. A lot of salt on the road because of the frost we're having these last couple of days. -6 it was in Carlisle last night. -6! That's another timber. Big Volvo this time. Big load on it as well. Some big matchsticks on that. Off he goes. Way to Lockerbie possibly. I'm just guessing, it could be anywhere, but there's a big timber yard of course at Lockerbie, James Jones. Who's this climbing? Can you see? Hodham. Hodham aggregates. Looks like he's got a block trailer on. Where's he going? It's rigid. Not quite sure whose that is. Scania 4-wheeler with a high ab on. So a big Scania with a walking floor on. So we might just change location shortly. We'll give it another few minutes and see. We're at PRW Farms. Nice big wave. Hopefully that's him for the weekend. This is the first Jenkies we've seen as well. Maybe heading back to Dalbeattie. And the big ballast truck from Sarins here. Look at the axles on it. Must be a big crane working somewhere. Maybe up at the wind farms or something. Another fleet I like the livery of, GTS. Run a smart fleet as well. To be fair, this road's fantastic, the A75. There's not many bad fleets up this road. It's another Jenkinson's. I like it when it works like that. It's nice when you get one coming one way and one another way, it's a nice link. Has plates on the back there, the orange plate on the back denotes a hazardous load on that. Eric Gillies from Kelso. As you can see, we've had to move location. This seems okay. There's a Harborough heading back westbound. Lovely Volvo there from Adams. Well folks, as you can see, it's starting to get dark, So we're going to end this video now, and we'll catch you on the next one very, very soon. Look at that for a load. So yeah, that'll do us, folks, and we'll see you back soon. Thanks for watching.